Well, give your first impressions of married life.
So far, so good. We're still married. I'm gonna dig my grave next to you. Scratch my name.
Guys, welcome back to our channel. So we decided as a family today to do a little life update because you guys ask all the time, what's going on with this and that, and how do you do this, and all that kind of stuff. So we just decided to do a quick little chatty video for you guys. Obviously, I've got my other family members in this shot as well. You know Kyle, and you know this little cutie.
Say hi, little mister.
Doug. Let's talk about our wedding first. A lot of you guys ask about the wedding still, and it's been 4 months, which time flies, but it still feels like it was yesterday too.
Yeah.
So,
What's your favorite part?
Gosh, you know, like everyone always says the same things about weddings, and they're so true. Like having everyone that you love in your life all in the same room all at once. Like everyone that he loves and everyone that I love, that was really a special part. And I see why people say that. I mean, our wedding, if I had to describe it in one word, it was just like fun.
My favorite part was when you were on the stage singing.
Oh, that's
fun. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So next, the honeymoon. I was surprised by like going to Lake Como. I didn't have any idea. I just knew I have a passport. And tell the story about how I found out.
Well, you kept on bugging me, where are we going, and I didn't tell her at all. So we were on the altar, and it was toward the end of the ceremony. Mm-hmm. And the priest, Father Dexter, asked, where are you going on your honeymoon? And I said, oh, that's a surprise. And he's like, where are you going on your honeymoon? And
I was like, just tell me. You can't lie to the priest.
So I told her right there on the altar right before we walked back. So it was really special. Yeah, I wasn't going to tell her we were cutting the cake, but
it was really special. And then I still remember like arriving to the Casa Diva and Lake Como. I mean,
it
was incredible. And like, you know, your honeymoon, you're just on such a high, and like you're like, oh my gosh, I still get like 2 weeks with this person, like celebrating this thing.
I love Milan too.
Yeah, he like loves Milan.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. So
I'd get up and run every day and drink like 20 espressos and chat with all the folks going, just heading into work. It was cool.
Yeah.
Mallory was in bed. Like 11.
I was not in bed till 11. I literally woke up at 6:45 to work out before the wedding all the time, and he didn't.
Well, that's a true story.
I was trying to chillax for a minute. So a lot of you guys ask a lot of the same questions. So I do YouTubing and blogging and host all the things that I'm doing full time. I still do a little bit of planning for like our family business and stuff like on the side, but this is my full-time job. And Kyle owns a parking company. He started out of college, and he's kind of deciding like what to do next steps with that. He's built the company up and it runs itself, and but he wants to like come over and kind of help me with this full time. I'm hiring people on, and I need a lot of help because this is a big operation now, which is so exciting and so cool that you can do this. But yeah, you want to talk any about that? Everybody just thinks you're like some nomad that doesn't, Kevin Federline doesn't have a job, just like
K-Fed.
just coasting.
Yes. I wish.
A lot of people are like, oh, why would one person go over to like help the other person with their thing? I don't see it as like my thing, because Kyle builds businesses. He's an entrepreneur. That's what he does. This is building a business. So the things that he handles, optimizing my channel, dealing with brand deals and contracts, it's totally different. And that's like his thing and part of this business. Yeah, our like daily life, we get up. I'm still trying to exercise like 5 days a week. Kyle is not exercising anymore.
That's not
I'm
true.
doing that solo.
Tell them what you've got coming up.
So yeah, so some of the things that I have coming up too. So I'm a lifestyle correspondent on the new morning show, Pickler and Ben. So it's Kelly Pickler and Ben Aaron. He's married to Ginger Z, who's a news anchor on Good Morning America. They have a huge production, like 150 people working on this project here in Nashville. Faith Hill is the producer. And so I'm doing lifestyle segments. So I just filmed one that was like a makeover segment. I'm getting ready to do more. I can't reveal what they are, but filming several in October. Speaking of CMT, I just signed on to host a CMT series. It's a really cool fashion series. I'm going to be recreating looks of country music stars and doing some red carpet stuff. I literally have 1,000 million things going on, and it's totally nuts, but it's so awesome. We've just got like 90,000 things going on with our family. My dad's getting ready to climb Everest again. By the time you watch this, he's probably already on it. Rare. My brother just got back from Nicaragua. He was in a motorcycle wreck. He's fine. He's starting a backpack company. I'll show you guys that here soon. Everything's just crazy as ever with the Ervin family and Kyle's family too. They're just same old, same old. So yeah, that's what's going on kind of in our family's life. Another thing that I have coming up that it's really cool because Kyle was one of the ones that kind of encouraged me to do this Finding Happiness, the series, and like start speaking about that kind of content. So that is very early in the works, but it's really big, and there could be a book project coming out in the near future. It's a long process, but it's a cool process, and I'll tell you guys more about that as I'm able. Well, give your first impressions of married life.
So far, so good. We're still married. It's we click so well together. We both enjoy just hanging out and doing our thing, whether it's Mal watching her
Investigative
Wives,
Discovery.
Yeah, Wives with Knives. What's that? Southern Fried Homicide. All that crap. But going to the movie and just kind of seeing our family and traveling and keeping up with Michael and Alex. It's just, I enjoy hanging with my friend.
Yeah, and we're looking to buy a house in February.
Mm-hmm.
February? Yeah, so we've been kind of in the middle of that process as well. So yeah. So you got anything else to say?
No.
So that was our just quick little life update. Tell you guys some of the things that are coming down the pipeline. And I hope you liked this video. We appreciate you guys following along with our life. You know, this is something that anyone can do if you have a passion for life and beauty and fashion and any of the things that these influencers talk about. And I always encourage people, like, you know, I took a leap of faith starting this, and now it's a huge business for me. And that was less than 2 years ago. And if you feel called to do the same, like, don't be scared. Don't let people talk you out of it and be like, no, you need security. Like, security comes, I think, sometimes when you take a risk and you really throw yourself into it and you make it happen.
And you can learn all about how to do it for $9.99 in our next subscription series.
We do not have a subscription series. Maybe in the future.
Doug fell asleep.
Yeah, he did.
I'm gonna dig my grave next to you. Scratch my name on your tomb. I know that's what you want me to do, so I'll lay by your side and dig my grave next to you.